big question this morning is why that plane crashed. A look at the plane's flight path shows at what point it appears the pilot ran into trouble. Let's get to ABC 10 News anchor Mary McKenzie, who's live at Montgomery Field, where that plane was apparently headed before it crashed. Mary, video shows the plane's rapid descent.
Very rapid descent, Virginia. So there's so many questions as to how this could have happened, that he ran into trouble on his way. He was intending to land here at Montgomery Gibbs Airfield. And of course, that's when things went wrong as he was coming towards San Diego. You can look at the flight path and see the plane showing takeoff from Yuma, Arizona at 11:22. But it was about a half hour into the flight that the plane began that quick descent as he was heading north and turning back down east. Air traffic control, too, in the audio that we've listened to, can be heard back and forth with the pilot telling him to ascend, to climb once again. And instead, the plane, of course, descended rapidly. That Cessna owned by, appearing to have been piloted by Dr. Zugata Das, cardiologist from Yuma, traveled back and forth between the two places. And if we have the statement from the Yuma Regional Medical Center, that's where Dr. Das worked, they said, quote, "As an outstanding cardiologist and dedicated family man, Dr. Das leaves a lasting legacy, and we extend our prayers and support to his family, colleagues, and friends during this difficult time."
We just saw a huge explosion, and like the plane just sounded so loud, and you could like feel the vibration when you're sitting.
Some of the first to see the wreck were students at Santee High School, which is nearby. One student capturing video on his cell phone from inside a classroom. You can see the smoke from that plane behind the school there, just a couple of blocks away. And the brothers you just heard from heard and felt the impact on the football field in those chaotic moments, I should say, afterward. The school went into a secure campus mode, and then the Sheriff's Department ultimately giving the all clear. That lockdown lifted. But many of the students said initially they thought there was an earthquake. They were stunned then and saddened to learn that at least 2 people had died in that crash. Reporting live in Kearney Mesa, Mary McKenzie, ABC 10 News.
Thank you, Mary. Yesterday's crash is a reminder of some of the other small plane crashes in San Diego over the last few years. In February 2018, a pilot died after a plane crashed into a construction site in Kearney Mesa. Witnesses say that plane took off from Montgomery Field. That same month, 2 other people and a dog were killed when a Cessna had a mechanical issue just after taking off from Gillespie Field. That plane crashed near Prospect Elementary School in Santee. 4 people died in December 2017 when a small plane crashed into homes in the Claremont neighborhood. That pilot reported a catastrophic engine failure and had tried to fly back to Montgomery Field. And in July 2014, a woman was killed and another injured when their plane bounced off the runway at Montgomery Field and crashed into the parking lot you see here at the nearby Target and Costco.